You're right, guys, it's Capgun Tom back for another episode of Road to Recovery, and we are on episode number 13, so this series is going pretty well, we're going pretty long. Don't know how long we're going to keep going for, I'm thinking forever, but yeah, don't know, it's up to what you guys want. Anyway, first thing we're going to do when we go on the account is go and check our trade pile as per usual. Looks like we sold a couple of the discard players that I bought for like 800 coins, and we actually sold 5 of our Fabio Coentrauls for a profit of about 300 to 500 each. We even sold the Jesus Navas I picked up in the last episode as well. So obviously we didn't sell our Ainsworth, but you know, we'll get there. You can see that we've just bought Donk for our team. This is the first signing of the episode, and EA obviously trolled us by not giving him straight to us. We have to go and retrieve him from the trade pile, but I did go and retrieve him, and we put him into the team, into the centre back position for our 66 rated centre back. And I'll tell you what, Donk looked like an absolute beast, I won't lie. Ridiculous stats. 78 pace, like really tall, 67 dribbling, 73 defence, or 76 heading, just an absolute beast. So fits well into our team. And we've come up into our first game, and this game was horrible, I won't lie. I was doing this in the live stream, so a lot of people already have seen it, and I've been running into a lot of this. People playing bronze players with like 2 golds and like a goalkeeper and like stuff like that. I mean, anyway, he just completely dicked me with Nani in the first minute, which really wasn't what I was hoping for at the start. Usually I do quite well against people who use these like technique where they just want to get it to one player and the other players are all a bit rubbish, because I just isolate them from the game and they don't really get in on goal or anything. But this guy did actually manage to get in on goal. I even gave away a penalty which pretty much made a very, very difficult game for me in the I'm not sure, the 20th minute or 30th minute, sorry. Which he obviously chose Nani to take the penalty, which is just, you know, a bit weird. But anyway, he was 2-0 up in the 31st minute, and I had actually been playing quite well. I wasn't upset with my own performance, but he even went through again a couple minutes later, just pace roping with Nani and finishing. Now, someone in the live stream said they'd pay me 100k if I could come back, so that really gave me the incentive to try and come back into the game. And we actually got a penalty, him taking out one of our players in the box, and we put Nong on it just because Nong is an absolute beast, and I'm trying to get his goals up for a good strike rate on him, so when I sell him on, someone might pay for more for him. So Nong takes the penalty and finishes it quite nicely. In the 62nd minute, we actually did some very good work here. Maric going through and Maric scoring. So 63rd minute, we were in with a shout. We were 3-2 down, but we had 30 minutes left to score. And he actually played a lot better than me in the last 30 minutes, which was really annoying because I've been outclassing for most of the game. We did have this chance last minute, and unfortunately it did not go in. So we do take our second loss on this account, which is a real shame. I mean, we didn't lose a single game with our first team, and we've already lost 2 with this one, so our record's 34-1-2, and at this point I was like, I need more going forwards, and our left winger was pretty bad. So I went and took the advice of someone in the stream and bought Sumahuro, who's a 92 paced Ivory Coast left winger. Got him in our formation as well. I think I paid a bit over the top for him, but you always do when you want to get him in your formation. As you saw, we had a bit of a contract crisis, so I went away and bought a whole load of bronze packs, because that's the easiest way to get contracts for your players. I mean, this works for gold players as well, because you can sell the other consumables on, like the healing cards will go for like 300 coins or something, and basically make all your money back on the pack just from that. So then you can keep the contracts and use them on your players, so it's like having free contracts. I mean, it works for goals. I mean, obviously you have to do it more often, and you have to be more vigilant with your trade pile, because you're trying to shift a lot more stuff, but it does still work. And I thought that a new thing that we'll do every time I lose a game will make myself feel better by going and buying us something new for the club. And we went off and bought Parc des Princes, the stadium, on someone's advice, to play in, which is quite cool. And I'm just showing you a little bit of trading technique. I mean, I bid on Fabio Coentrauls again at the start of the episode. You didn't actually see me doing that because it was exactly the same as what I did in the last episode. I didn't want to show it again. And I was using this technique over the weekend where I was buying silver fitness cards for 1,000 and selling them on for 1,600. Now that's probably about 525 coins profit, give or take, 520 coins profit off each card after tax. So all you have to do is just mass bid, go through, just put a max price of 1,000, put 1,000 coins on. It didn't actually work in this episode. I think the prices obviously change, fluctuate throughout the week, and because it's a week, because it was a weekday, there weren't as many on the market, so I wasn't getting away with as much. So anyway, you saw me there coming up against a whole Bristol City team with David James in goal, and we actually didn't do too badly against this guy. There was Gillette, I'm going to call him Gillette for men, just so I don't have to pronounce his name. Gillette for men scoring a nice goal from outside the box, and then Sumahuro gets his debut goal for the club, absolutely destroying the guy for pace and actually having a cracking shot with his left foot and putting it into the far corner of the goal from a very tight angle, so I was very impressed with that. Our next goal goes to Juretz, our guy that we bought for like 200 coins with a really nice long shot, and it's not the first one he's scored either, so he's actually quite a decent player. So if you're looking for a budget silver team from Pro League, I'd advise you to get him. Anyway, we got the last goal with Nong, and that made him rage quit, unfortunately, but at this point we were already 4-0 up. We were quite far into the game, so we do get most of the coins, so I wasn't really too bothered. And we went immediately into our last game against a guy who's playing a very decent, I'd say, I don't know, it could be either way, silver Spanish team with a bit of bronze and gold. I mean, I wouldn't put a bronze in goal when you're playing in silver games, just because they were terrible, like you saw there, Depu scoring, and we actually trounced this guy. That's why the goals are so quick, because there were so many of them, otherwise the episode would go on for days. You can see there Gillette getting another goal for the club, Sumahuro going through, and Nong doing a cheeky little scissor bicycle kick thing into the goal. There's Marek getting his goal from outside the box. And it's not over. There's more goals are coming. This guy didn't rage quit, which you have to hold your head up to him. It's a good thing to see people not rage quitting when they're clearly getting absolutely smashed. There's Sumahuro getting a lucky goal after the roulette. Depu here just his keeper was useless, I won't lie. Just a pretty tame shot, and he didn't deal with it. And Depu coming in again, scoring another Pui goal, as he does. He's actually a very good player. He's another one I'd recommend. You see there Donk getting his first goal for the club from the corner. And this is an absolute beast of a shot. Gillette for men, absolutely miles out. Unbelievable goal. Yeah, I thought it deserved some replays in the celebration just because it was so good. He's definitely going to be one to look out for, Gillette, in the stories. I can see him scoring a lot of these. He's got a very good long shot, and I'm so tempted to go out and buy his inform card. Anyway, we won that game 9-0, which was absolutely beast. I left the things running during this, so I didn't actually show you the coins, but whatever. You can see here we won 5 Cohen Trails. We didn't actually win any of the fitness cards, but I can assure you it did work the other day. And trading is all about this. You live and you do it and you learn from it. So obviously I need to find out that I need to pay a little bit more for those. Anyway, the last thing to do before we end the episode is check our trade pile, and you can see we sold our guy that we moved to centre defensive mid in 4-1-2-1-2, one of the Fabio Cohen Trials, I think the last one we had, and a squad fitness card that I picked up when I was actually buying fitness cards for my own team. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time.